Welcome, welcome, welcome. Nice to see you guys. I know I just had to pop out and show ninjas. And here I am popping out and showing you guys. Happy Tuesday. I know that you all are blessed. I know that you are well. I don't have to worry about that. I am Adina. You guys are now entering Beyond the Veil here with me. So, because I have been away for so long, I'm not going to make you guys any promises, even though I do have some new promises to keep as far as my schedule goes. I have always treated this channel like it's not my 9 to 5. So but I think that I kind of took you guys for granted somewhere along the lines, and I want to make sure that I never do that again. I never take for granted the blessings that God gives me. And so this will be a new full-time job for me. I want to allow myself to treat it as though it's not. And no matter what else I have going on, I've already dedicated myself to my spirits to let them know that it wasn't even just the channel that I have been, putting behind my other endeavors. It was literally my services. Like, I was scheduling you guys around what else I had going on and tiring myself out so that I barely had any energy to give to you guys, and you guys are really good to me. And if I pray for abundance, then I have to have the capacity to maintain it. And so I'm consciously making Beyond the Veil one of my new full-time jobs. And I'll treat it as such. So, and I don't play around with my jobs. So with that being said, I'm going to crank out a few readings today. I am going to start with a couple of subscriber readings because a request. It's so much going on. It's just like, it's so much material out here to read. I almost didn't know what to read because it's so much that we could poke into. Did you guys notice the information about Kim Porter in that journal entry? You guys who have binged watched, and those of you who have known me and know my reporting history, you know that a lot of you heard it here first, and some of you heard it here second because you heard it somewhere else first, and then you came here to find out if I was legit. And then you went back and watched my videos and you realized, no, we did hear it here first. We just didn't know that it came here. Anyways, and so told you guys, I was even the first one. I hate to be the soldier boy about it, but the Kimora link, like I got Kimora's energy for, okay, so I don't even know if it was May of last year, because by now it had to have been May of 2022 now, because 2024, last year I was doing real estate. So no, this was May 2021. This was 2 years ago when I first did my reading on Kimora. And I first noticed that because she was one of the first ones, one of her loved ones, Kim's loved ones on the scene when her body was found, Kimora knew where to go and look for that journal and other things because Kim had told her. And from that reading that I did of Kim Porter, that's when I circled back, maybe that same day, maybe the next day or so, and then did my first ever reading on Diddy. And from there, and no, it was my Kimora reading that led me to do, it was Kim Porter's reading that led me to do Kimora, because I noticed that somebody had came and took things, and I knew that Kimora had always been known to have been one of the first ones on the scene. And I even circled back to saying that when I read Kimora's house, and I told her, and I was the first one to say she was getting ready to run off and leave because she was scared, because she knew what they were coming to do. Anyway, so I just wanted to, toot my own horn on that, because for my OG busted babies, For my OG Busted Babies, you guys know I've been reporting on this both on my videos and on my community tab where I used to go and type out readings. They're still there, you guys, for you to catch up on. I believe I was the first one to mention Cardi B experimenting with Spanish music. I know she hasn't done it. She still might. But it was in one of my readings of her where I mentioned I heard Spanish music in my reading in my mind when I was reading her. Speaking of Cardi B, that's what I'm going to do this reading on because it's a subscriber request. It's always Yeti for me. I don't care. I don't know. Who is Stanley? I don't know them. Got the insulated cup with the metallic straw. So everything cold. And in Florida, you need all the AC in your water that you can get. Because water is falling out the sky, already boiling down here. I'm telling you, it just rained a little bit. All right, so someone asked me to read Cardi B. I'm just going to get into it. Let me think of a good place, a good place to start reading her. I suppose I'll just start with asking what she has going on in her energy. All right, let's start there. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for realizations, for opportunities to make anew and make amends and cherish life and those that are blessed, that you're blessed with. Thank you for my Busted Babies and any other viewers that are not subscribers yet, so I can't call you a Busted Baby. Thank you for those subscribers. I speak blessings, and I speak life, and I speak peace and protection and prosperity and the endurance to endure in this world. I speak all of that onto you, into you. May no weapon formed against you prosper, and may every tongue that rises against my Busted Babies be condemned. Now, the rest of y'all who are just viewers, you got to subscribe to get certain blessings around here. But I also thank you for Cardi B. Most High Mother and Father God, please bring Cardi B here to me. Bring Cardi B here to me and compel her to share her spirit's truth with me. Belcalis. It's been a long time since we talked, girl. That's what I heard in my mind. Cardi B is my Libra sister. We both have Libra sun, Aries moons. She's born on the 10th, I believe. I'm born on the 7th of October. I hear her. You know, I appreciate Cardi B being one of the Latino women that I read that are not, like, their soul isn't offended by my dark skin. I love my reading with Erica Mena, and a not so Latina black woman who tells people that they are Latina. But anyways, I'll just leave those for those past readings. If you know, you know. Cardi B is not aggressive to me. She's not, I can't say that she's not colorist or anything like that. I'm not reading her for that, but at least when it comes to me, she seems to have a respect for me, probably because she knows that I be telling the truth. Especially about her doing juju. But anybody who does juju, I typically get along with, because that's my community. And so that's where I find the most support. Cardi B, my subscribers want me to do a reading on you. Come here, Cardi B, and address the Busted Babies. What's currently going on in your life? Are you getting ready to release the album? Are you pregnant? Spirit, can you allow me to see what is going on currently with Cardi B the most? What does her soul have to say? Is Cardi B pregnant? Is she going to actually release a new album? I don't know what the person who requested me read her wanted to know specifically, but let's see. Let's just see. Cardi B, I would like to say, is preparing for she's preparing for a release of something. A project baby. She's getting ready to release something that she's been holding on to. And whatever it is, she's been keeping a secret. Now, considering that she has been talking about her album, I would say that Cardi B is in the stage of her alleged pregnancy where she's nesting and preparing herself. I haven't got the Empress yet, but because the High Priestess in reverse here, and this is the cards of secrets or doing things behind people's back, and it's in her challenging position, whatever she's about to release, it's been a challenge trying to keep it hidden. And she's been speaking very publicly about her music, but we'll see. King of Swords reverse. This is her in various spaz outs online, beefs, and the most recent ones, because she has been doing a lot online, spazzing out. So that could be due to a release of a project. I'm going to have to clarify what that release is. Page of Swords. Maybe an interview. I would have liked to see a cup, but considering she is not known right now as an artist in her interview, I mean, she's known as an artist, but what I'm saying is she doesn't have any projects to be promoting on interviews. This makes me think of a sit down with Joe Budden, and that's only because if it was a cup, I would say it was the interview that was booked because she's promoting music. This would be an interview because she got into a verbal spat with someone. This doesn't have to be an interview, but it's the first thing that came to my mind. She could also allow herself to be seen a certain way, to go ahead and say something without saying it outright. Three of Cups is crowning her. Cardi B is preparing for a baby shower, methinks. She's preparing for some kind of celebration, so this is a baby shower or an album release party. The Magician. Methinks this is something she's doing behind the scenes, and she prides herself on being able to do this unawares, without the public's knowing. Like, carry a pregnancy, have a baby shower, and keep it out of the public's view. That's what it feels like. With the Eight of Pentacles, it means that she has been working, and she currently is working, which is why it can be a project. I'm just going to have to go back and clarify that first card to see what she's getting ready to release. King of Cups in reverse. This is one of her gay associates. And there are so many around her. Armand, Jason Lee, her Ken Barbie doll. This is a gay male around Cardi B that may be getting ready to spill some information on her, or does speak on her behalf. He could possibly be getting ready to say something regarding her. And it could be sanctioned by her, with that Page of Swords coming up. Eight of Swords, hopes and fears. There's something that could be said about Cardi B that she doesn't want to be said. Somewhere in all these beefs with some girls, somebody has some tea on her that if she's not careful, she doesn't want it to come out. The Moon, Cardi B's pregnancy. And I would like to see the Empress for this, but I say the Moon because she's been hiding it. And I was bored one night. I said I would never read Chrisean Rock on this channel, and I mean that. But I did read her one time, and it was around the time where it was right before she announced that she was pregnant. This card came out, and I thought, okay, well, her and Blueface are hiding something. Whatever they're doing, they're hiding something. It crossed my mind that she could be pregnant because some of my other surrounding cards, but I didn't care enough. I just never cared enough about them. But this is the card that I got, and it came out that she was pregnant. And it was questionable for a long time, remember? Until she did that photo, that off-canny photo of her with her bare belly in a pool, or she started being seen on, like, I think she was doing a tour with Glorilla or somebody. She was out with the girls, and people were seeing her belly on stage. So by the time people got their own confirmation that they needed to feel like Chrisean was really, really, really pregnant, because she was wilding out at first. By the time that happened, she was already a big pregnant girl. That's Cardi B. Here's the Empress. She's been worrying about her tea being spilled. I don't know why, but for some reason she didn't want this pregnancy to be public. Now, that could have something to do with some tea that she doesn't want coming out. The Moon. This is something that she's been protecting, and people around her have been protecting her. She might have had some kind of risks with this pregnancy, with this Empress in reverse. This makes me think of high risk. 9 of Wands, and the Empress in reverse, it gives me high risk pregnancy. But she's approaching the stage, or she's at the stage now where she feels comfortable talking about it. I might as well wrap this reading up, because that's literally what it is. What is this Page of Swords in the near future? Walking away. That could probably be leaving the illusions behind and letting it be known via interview, announcement, or picture. And people will feel like they were right about her being pregnant. People will feel justified. And that's why she didn't say anything, because people were right about her being pregnant. I do think that there was some kind of risk with this pregnancy, or some kind of health concern. Who is this King of Cups in the external energy? I'm just curious. But somebody's, looks like they're happy that it's going to be announced, because she was losing her star power, but this can boost her back up, and as it boosts her back up, it boosts them back up. So this is Cardi B. This is one of your gay BFFs, and they really enjoy the benefits of Cardi B. And while you're not one of the top girls and it seems like you're falling off, they lose opportunities. This feels like Kim Barbie, because nobody else needs. Armand doesn't need Cardi B. Jason Lee doesn't need Cardi B. Armand does. I mean, Kim Barbie does. And it seems like holding this news back was annoying. Now, this Fool card means that he feels like this can revitalize your career. This baby, and then you're going to release a project afterwards on the momentum of the baby. That's why I said you've been working, though, this whole time. And he's excited, because a new era for you means a new era for him. Let me look into that Lover's card, because you got to be careful these days. I'm learning a very important lesson about that, being careful. No, Cardi, when you're not doing work, he misses out on opportunities as well. because you didn't want to rap, you didn't want to perform. Because you whatever you got going on, Cardi, he didn't like it because if you fall off, he don't have no lifeline in the industry. That's Kim Barbie, I believe, allegedly. Let me see if this is her baby shower, this Three of Cups. Well, this is some kind of celebration that's been planned, but there have been some challenges, some changes and challenges, maybe with location or something like that. I don't know. Okay. All right. I do believe that we will see a pregnant Cardi B soon. The world will have the confirmation it needs. And congratulations, allegedly, if what I just saw is true, to Bill Khalees. Congratulations to the whole not Josephus, the whole Cephas family. If I just did indeed see a new bundle of joy. And if I ain't see a new bundle of joy, then there's still some secrecy going on with that. High Priestess in reverse is the challenge and the moon is the outcome. But I don't think I'm wrong about it. Anyways, love you guys.